What attracts women to men the most? Word of warning. This video is about the basics of sexual attraction. If you are offended by sex, perhaps it's best to switch off. Obviously, all women are unique individuals, and we all have specific likes and dislikes when it comes to being turned on. Women are also naturally quite intuitive. So guys, drop the bullshit. Our radars are easily attuned to a bloke's vibrations, and fake is a definite turn-off. Just do us all a favour. Genuinely be yourself. Keep it real and authentic instead of acting like a phony jerk pretending to be something you're not. That being said, let's move on. The thing that attracts women to men the most is a man's ability to trigger their feelings of sexual attraction for him based on his personality, behaviour, and inner qualities. A lot of guys waste their life thinking that women must be most attracted to a guy's money, looks or height, but they fail to remember that most guys aren't rich, don't have male model looks, and are of fairly average height. So, how can average or below average looking guys get hot women without being rich, famous, or more than 6 foot tall? How can a normal, everyday guy be the sort of man who makes a woman feel intense attraction for him? Understanding attraction. What often happens is that most men make the mistake of thinking that women feel attracted to men for the same reasons that men feel attracted to women. In other words, because men are mostly attracted to women who are beautiful, they then assume the same rules apply to women, and that women are attracted the most to men who are, as the common cliché sums it up, tall, dark, and handsome. However, what guys like that don't realise is that most women, not all, are more attracted to who a guy is inside, i.e. his personality, traits and behaviours, than what he looks like on the outside. For example, a woman might look at a guy and say, "Oh, he's really handsome," or "Wow, he's a really good-looking guy." But it's not the main thing that is going on to make her decide if she wants to have sex with him, or be his girlfriend or wife. If she interacts with him and he behaves in ways that naturally are unattractive to women, for example, he's nervous, his conversation style is dull, he puts on an act and pretends to be something he is not just to impress her, then his good looks will suddenly fade in her eyes, because his behaviour is turning her off at a deep instinctive level. So, even though before she starts interacting with him she is thinking to herself, "He's so hot, I'd love to hook up with him," when she starts talking to him, he fails to create attraction between him and her, then naturally, her feelings towards him will change. If, over the course of their conversation together, his unattractive behaviour, for example, his lack of self-confidence, his nervousness and insecurity, or if he is arrogant and thinks being good-looking is enough so he doesn't even try to attract her during conversation, this behaviour becomes apparent to her, and she will start thinking, he's not really as good-looking as I thought, or sure, he's cute, but he's just not my type. Regardless of how good-looking he is, if a guy is not making a woman feel the way she wants to feel when she interacts with him, i.e., if he is not triggering her feelings of sexual desire for him, then she is not going to feel excited about talking to him, no matter how good-looking he is. Naturally, there are women out there that will only talk to, have sex with, and date very good-looking guys. but the majority of women want more from a guy than just a pretty face or big muscles. That is why so many plain, average or even unattractive guys in the world are walking around with hot girlfriends or wives. They simply have the personality traits that make them irresistible to women. Making women feel attracted to you is easier than you think. If you want to know what attracts women to men the most, you need to first realise that it has more to do with personality than just good looks. It has to do with making women feel naturally attracted to your personality and to who you are as a man. You can do that by being confident and relaxed when you talk to her, making her feel girly and feminine in contrast to your masculinity, making her laugh and feel turned on during conversation. By displaying these and other personality traits that are naturally attractive to women, you won't have to make the mistake that guys make that turn women off. Number 1. Presenting yourself as a friend rather than a lover. Most guys are raised by well-intentioned mothers who teach their sons, to get a woman to like you and to want to be your girlfriend, you have to be a nice guy. Naturally, there is nothing wrong with being nice to women and being a good guy. And all women want a decent person to date. But if you want women to feel attracted to you and be your girlfriend, being nice to her and pretending to be her friend isn't what is going to trigger her feelings of sexual attraction for you. For example, a common mistake guys make when they interact with a woman they want to get into a sexual relationship with is to pretend that they have good intentions. A guy like this believes that being sweet and friendly with a woman is what she really wants. He has probably heard women saying, "Guys can be such jerks. I just want to find a nice guy for a change." Or, "Why are all the nice guys taken?" When a nice guy hears these things, it just confirms to him what his mother taught him when he was a little boy. He then makes the mistake of thinking that if he is extra nice and sweet around women, they will think, "Ah, finally, a nice guy I can have sex with and fall in love with." However, that's not how it works. In fact, if he interacts with a woman in this way and pretends that he only has friendly intentions towards her, and if he then asks her out on a date or tries to kiss her, she will likely give him the "You're a really nice guy, but I don't have feelings for you" speech. The main thing you must remember is that what attracts women to men the most is not a man's niceness or his ability to be friendly, but rather his ability to trigger her feelings of sexual desire. Niceness isn't some extraordinary quality that makes a guy stand out from the crowd, because all over the world, most guys are nice. Most guys are sweet and friendly. So if a woman is going to pick a guy who she wants to have sex with or be in a relationship with, she needs him to make her feel a lot more than just nice, friendly feelings for him. The more you can trigger a woman's feelings of excitement and sexual desire for you when you interact with her, the more she will want to have sex with you and be in a relationship with you. Number 2. Offering her all the wrong things to attract her. Another mistake guys make when they want to get a woman to like them is to assume that if they spoil her with gifts, expensive dinners, pay for her drinks if they are in a bar or club, and generally do whatever they can to impress her, she won't be able to help herself from falling for them. In reality, although a woman may use a guy's generosity to enjoy herself and feel spoiled, she is not going to think, "Wow, this guy is really spending all his money on me and taking care of me. I think I'm going to have sex with him." Naturally, there are women who will have sex with a guy if he spoils her and buys her gifts, and there's a name for those types of women. However, the majority of women aren't going to fall into bed with a guy just because he is paying for dinner, and they certainly are not going to feel a lot of respect for him as a man either. The number one thing that women are looking for is a man who makes them feel sexual attraction and who they can also look up to and respect. Number 3, not understanding that women like to test men. What a lot of guys fail to realise is that women test men all the time. It doesn't matter if a woman has only just met a guy, if she's been dating him, or if she has been married to him for a very long time. And it doesn't matter if a guy is a novice at attracting women and making them feel respect and attraction for him, or if he's a pro. Women will still test a guy. So, why do women test men? It is a way for a woman to see if the man is actually man enough to handle her, and if she sees that he can, she will then feel even more attraction and respect for him. On the other hand, if a woman tests a guy, for example, by pretending to be bored during conversation, or by pretending to lose interest in him, if the guy then becomes flustered, anxious, and tries even harder to impress her, she will lose respect for him, and she will write him off as not being man enough for her. What happens to a lot of guys when they realise that a woman is testing them is they get angry. They will say, "Why do women play games? Why can't they just say what they want like us guys do?" What they don't understand is that women are not men, and a woman's tests, rather than being a game, can actually be an opportunity for a guy to make her feel more attraction for him by showing her that he's confident enough to take it and still stay calm and maintain control of himself, no matter what she throws at him. When you can maintain your confidence in yourself and a level of self-control, and not get flustered by the test that she's putting you through, and just continue to believe in yourself, it can actually make her feel more attracted to you. When you trigger her feelings of sexual attraction, she can't help but feel drawn to you. What attracts women to men the most is a man's ability to make her feel the things she wants to feel when she's interacting with him. She will be thinking, does this guy turn me on or turn me off? Does his conversation style make me laugh and feel excited? Or does it make me feel bored? Does he make me feel good about myself and excited to be interacting with him? Or is he making me look for ways to get away from him? When interacting with women, what you've got to be able to do is make them feel attracted to who you are as a guy. Attraction always comes first, and then everything else, sex, dating, and a relationship, will all happen naturally. Please hit the thumbs up and subscribe buttons and leave a comment below this video to let me know your thoughts. If you have any questions, please drop me a comment below this video to let me know what you would like to see next and what type of videos you want me to create for you. I will be able to respond back to you as soon as possible. Also, be sure to check out our other videos as well. Thanks for watching.